What's happening, guys? T-Slaps here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC of Deerlings, and this is our Week 3 game of the KCDL, our newest Draft League with a cash prize. This week we're going up against Frosty Random and the Tuscaloosa Chains. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other KCDL coaches down in the description below. As well, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on our Pokemon content, and leave a like if you do end up enjoying the video. I would really appreciate it. We're coming off a hard loss week 2 at the hands of Kieran Black, and we're looking to bounce back with the win this week to get ahead on the playoff race. Now let's not hold back the game any longer. Let's get right into the battle. And here we are with the battle, getting into week number 3, going up against Frosty Random and their Tuscaloosa. There you go, Tuscaloosa. That's what I'm gonna say it is. The Toxic Chains. We're gonna see what 6 they decide to bring here. I am not excited about this matchup whatsoever. Had a ton of difficulty prepping for this, so we'll see how we come out of this, right? So. Wow, so something I noticed right away, I'm writing down their team by the way, is that they didn't bring the Slitherwing, which is crazy. That is so good for me. They did bring the Raging Bolt, which is their Terra Captain, and we know that it's Terra Fairy. So, DEOXYS-ATTACK, no Skeledirge, no Clefable, no Superior, no Cryogonal, and no Slitherwing. So Tentacle's their remover this week. They have Gliscor and Bisharp for hazards, I believe is just those, and Deoxys. And I guess Tentacle also has T-Spike. So a lot of different hazard options, and I didn't bring any removal this week. Didn't bring my Serena or my... I feel like I had another remover on this team. No, and the Glimmer. I didn't bring either one of them. So I kind of want to lead something that can threaten their hazards right away. So I kind of wanted to lead with something against the... What is that Pokemon called? The Gliscor? But I don't really have anything in specific. I guess I could have led Mewtwo. Mewtwo actually would have been a really good lead, but I didn't think I had enough time. So we're just going to lead off with a Crocodile. Good look up into our opponent. I actually don't know if I said that, so I will make sure to say that right now. Good luck, have fun to them. And let's see what they decide to lead off with here. Obviously, DEOXYS-ATTACK. No real switching into that thing, right? So I'm very, very scared to go up against that. We're going to see the Raging Bolt lead, and we don't see a booster or anything. So this is a pretty good, decent option for me on lead. I think I just want to go ahead and get my attack off right now against this thing. So Raging Bolt. Do I die off lead to a Draco? Let me get rid of that booster. And Draco Meteor. It'd be a roll, but I think getting this damage off would be really, really nice. I guess they could Terra Blast me as well, which would be a little sucky. Maybe I do want to switch into my Hisuian Goodra here, kind of like my soft check to this thing. If I go into Hisuian Goodra right now on a Draco, I'm going to take a decent amount on a Terra Blast. I should eat them pretty well, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go into that for now. And just get off a Heavy Slam against their team. That seems like a pretty safe bet here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I want to keep my health on my Crocodile for now. Just because I know that they can eat this Earthquake really, really well for my Crook. I mean, they would have taken like at least a third, depending on their spread, but we're going to see the Terra Fairy come off. So Terra Fairy is something I'm a little surprised about. I guess it's just a general good defensive typing. I kind of expect the Terra Steel, I'm not going to lie, but this works. Or like a Terra Dragon set. So we're going to go ahead and see them Terra. And we're going to see Terra Blast. So yeah, that is exactly what we see here. What kind of damage are we going to take from this thing? We're going to take me down to 293. That doesn't seem very offensive, to be honest. It did 19% with the Terra Blast. That is like almost no bulk whatsoever. Or no special attack whatsoever. This is a very bulky Raging Bolt. With them being Terra Fairy, though, I can Heavy Slam and do a bit of damage. Not as much as I would like, but we can definitely do some damage to this thing. The pivot enemy would be maybe the Gliscor, maybe the Bisharp. I don't know. No matter what, though, I think we have a good pivot throughout their team. And they just get the Volt Switch for free anyways here. I'm going to go ahead and click Heavy Slam here and see what they do. Get off some decent damage here. Like I said, they could go Gliscor, they could go Bisharp. They're going to Volt Switch out. So I really wanted to make a prediction. And like Ice Beam probably. I think Ice Beam on the Gliscor would have been really, really nice. But just gonna play it safe. So Terra, Blast, and Volt Switch. Maybe like an AV set for my Mewtwo. But I'm Psy Strike, so that wouldn't really matter too much. We're gonna see Archie. Is that the Tentacruel? Yeah, the Tentacruel's gonna come in. We're gonna get a Heavy Slam off, do a decent amount. Do we see any Helmet, Black Sludge? We see nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pivot out here. Go into... I think I just want to stay in, actually. I can take a knock from this thing, that's fine. Or I can pivot out. How much am I taking from a flip turn from this thing if I go into Crocodile from Tentacruel? Because I think you either knock or you flip turn here. Those are my guesses. Or you set up T-Spikes. T-Spikes is also another option. Thing is, then I'd have to make a harsh play on the Gliscor, so I think I'm just going to stay in and fire off a Draco first. If they outspeed me, they just go back into Bolt on a Draco. We'll just fire a Draco off for now. I don't think I need to do anything crazy. They are going to set up T-Spikes, which is annoying for my team to deal with. Don't love that at all. But we're just going to fire off a Draco here. Do a decent amount, do like maybe 35%. So we're going to go ahead and pivot out into Crook here, I think. Like I said, I think they either knock or flip turn here. What else would I do here? I mean, I could just stay in and just fire off 2 more Heavy Slams to pick up the KO maybe. But we'll just go ahead and pivot out here into... Damn, is Crook really the play I want to make? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to make the play in the Crook for now. So they're going to get Toxic Spikes, which is super annoying for my team to deal with. Don't love having to deal with that. But luckily my team's pretty offensive. It's going to suck for my Mewtwo, to be honest, because I am indeed a sub. So going to be taking chip behind it. So they're going to set up their second Toxic Spike. So we're going to get in for free here, which is super nice. The Tentacruel might outspeed me. But I mean, I'm pretty fast. Let me see. Based off how much they took on my Goodra, would they outspeed me? They might. So I might have to make a double back into Goodra here, which I kind of like making that play. I'm scared that this thing outspeeds me. I didn't think about that when I went into Crook. And this would also predict the Gliscor coming in. Not like I want to be in with Goodra on the Gliscor, but it is what it is. How else do I want to deal with this thing? They go into Gliscor. Don't really have a safe pivot into it. We're gonna see a Surf. Yeah, I don't want to risk myself getting outsped. I feel like if they had knocked, they would have clicked it by now. So we're gonna go ahead and click Heavy Slam here. I don't see why not. It should 2 KO this thing. It covers them going into, say, like Raging Bolt, something like that. I didn't want to get outsped. Just really hoping. I'm taking a lot of chip damage with the Toxic. So, how do I want to win this game? I think I gotta win it with Iron Bundle late into the game. You just need to weaken that Meloetta and that Raging Bolt a bit. I'm guessing it's AV Raging Bolt, maybe? We're gonna see Lucamine come in. Is that Meloetta? Meloetta. Okay, so, I mean, it should take a good amount from this Heavy Slam. I mean, I need to weaken this thing. So, do I just want to Heavy Slam again? Because I can take any hit because I'm Chople. Yeah, let's do it. Let's Heavy Slam one more time. Get some good chip on this thing. And that should put it in range of like my Iron Bundle and my Mewtwo. So we're going to see a knock come off. So it's going to get knocked. Going to lose my Chople. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and Heavy Slam again. This thing's not super weak for my Mewtwo and Iron Bundle. So I'm going to go ahead and pivot out here. I think they might Relic Song here or something. I'm going to go hard into Hat because there's no way you double knock again. So I'm going to go hard into my Mismagius here. And what are we going to see? We're going to see the U-turn come out. Okay. Knock off and U-turn. So what are you going to go into now? I guess the Bisharp would be your safest play. And your best play. So we're going to see the Bisharp probably come in here. Gets this. Yeah, Bisharp is here. They might set up rocks, which would suck. I'm going to go into my Crook here. That was always my play. And that's why I'm just kind of like nothing crazy on this Crook. I'm not Intimidate either, so they don't get a Defiant boost. We're going to go ahead and go in on this thing. And then that should put us in a good position just to set up our rocks, to be honest. It'd be super nice because DEOXYS needs to take a 1 entry hazards for like a lot of my Pokemon just to be able to OHKO it. It'll be nice with the Gliscor and chipping that down. The Meloetta will be stupid weak at that point. So we're going to go into Crook. We're going to see an Iron Head come out. 297 down to 119. So 297 down to 119. Gonna put me at 178. Or it did 178. Bisharp. So that looks like Adamant. So that's a max attack Bisharp. So I could EQ predicting or I could EQ this thing, or I can try to predict something coming in. More likely the Gliscor. I think EQing is fine, or Aquatailing's fine, and then as they go into Gliscor, I set up my rocks. I think that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get my Cuss Step off. I forgot about that. So we're gonna Aquatail, not do a ton of damage, unfortunately. Actually, I did more than I expected. So, Bisharp kills Crook. So that sucks. So I could have killed this Bisharp, but that's fine. I mean, dude, that Aquatail did a ton, low key. Is it maybe not Eviolite? Maybe it's Scarfed, and that's why they stayed in. Are they Scarfed? They might be. So if that's the case, I kind of want to go into something on that pretense. If I go into Mewtwo here and they're not Scarfed though, I'm in a bad spot. I think I have to go into Goober. I can Flamethrower this thing. Yeah, because that Aquatail did way too much. I don't think they're Eviolite. I think they're Scarfed. So I'm going to go ahead and click Flamethrower, or do I want to predict the swap out? I think you have to swap here. And I really want to Ice Beam predicting the Gliscor to come in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think you're Scarfed. I'm going to predict the Gliscor coming in. They're going to go ahead and withdraw, so I do think they're Scarfed. Archie, I think that was the Tentacruel. So that sucks. So we're going to see the Ice Beam. Going to do like -0 damage. I'm just going to go ahead and stay in here. Fire off a Draco. Maybe pick up the KO. Is there any other play I want to make? Not particularly. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off Draco here. Get some big damage on something. So Bisharp Scarfed and it's sitting at about 70%. So Iron Head. That sucks. I could have EQ'd that thing and killed it right there with my Cuss Step, but it's okay. Or I could have got my rocks up. We're going to see Pivot Out. Are they going to go Raging Bolt? Lusamine. I believe that was the Meloetta. So Meloetta's going to go down here, which is awesome for my Miss Magius. Okay, I didn't kill. So what do I want to do now? I think I'm just going to stay in, take my hit, go for the Heavy Slam KO. I should have Heavy Slammed. I mean, maybe I should have Heavy Slammed, but... So Meloetta is pretty much out. It's going to knock me. That's fine. I didn't want to go into Miss Mag. So we're going to go ahead and kill Meloetta here. So Goodra kills Meloetta. That's super awesome for my Mewtwo late game. Does Scarf Bisharp outspeed Mewtwo? I feel like it probably does. Yeah, it will. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. That Raging Bolt's still at full health, which is a problem. And this was my response to that Raging Bolt. It was actually like a lot of my response. So we're gonna see Giovanni. I feel like that's the Gliscor. Yeah, Gliscor's gonna come in here. I got to pivot out here. What I pivot out to is kind of a trick question. So I want to keep this thing around. It's really good for the Bisharp, preventing it from locking into something. I mean, they can just lock in a dark move against my team now. What do I want to go into here? I don't want to get knocked with my Miss Magius. Am I forced to go into Iron Bundle here? I don't want to and waste my booster. I might have to go into Mewtwo and take a knock. I don't like that, but I might have to do that right now. Yeah, I'm in a tough spot, or I let Goodra go down. I'm gonna make the Mewtwo play. Mewtwo's not the most important member on my team this game. I think either Miss Mag or Iron Bundle are gonna be what wins me this game. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot out. We're gonna go into our Mewtwo here. We're gonna get badly poisoned, and we're gonna see what, a knockoff from this thing. No, dual wing beat. Wow, that did no damage. 324, or what was it? I'm down at 272. So 272. So it did about a quarter with dual wing beat. So, oh, that's the wrong Pokemon. Gliscor, dual wing beat. So yeah, no attack investment. We should just be able to fire off a Psy Strike here and do a ton of damage to this thing. If they go hard Bisharp, I know they lock in a dark move. I can go into Zoro, probably. We're gonna go ahead and Psy Strike here. They're probably just gonna protect. Oh no, they're gonna actually hard swap. No way they go hard Gliscor or hard Bisharp. No, they're gonna go ahead and sack off the Tentacruel. So Tentacruel's gonna go down. So Mewtwo kills Tent. And what are we gonna see come in? Maybe the Deoxys. I think either the Deoxys or the Bisharp comes in. If Deoxys comes in, I think I'm gonna go hard into my Goodra and sack it. If Bisharp comes in, I think I might go hard into Zoro. I like going hard Zoro, low-key. On the dark move. We're gonna see Deoxys come in. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot out. We're gonna go hard into our Goodra here. And just sack it off. What's nice is if they try to kill me with like a low kick, superpower, knockoff, whatever, they're gonna get gooey contacted, and then I don't have to go into bundle. Honestly, I can come right back out into Mewtwo and fire off a hit. Or maybe I can go into something else, like I can go into my Iron Valiant, speaking of which, and start going from there. So that'll be nice if they make a contact move and I get my gooey off here. I'll be able to go into Iron Valiant. So we're gonna see what this thing wants to do. This thing was so scary to prep for. I mean, it's just so powerful. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot out. Go into our Goodra here and sack it off. We'll see what they want to do. They're gonna Psycho Boost me. So 135, so it did 130 to me. So it did 130 with the Psycho Boost. What kind of damage can we see based off that? So they didn't make contact with me, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. So it did 130 to me. I think that's Specs. Yeah, that's Specs. Okay. I mean, I don't have a dark type because my Crook is gone. There's Specs into me? Okay. So that's good to know. I mean, I can go back out into Mewtwo, I think, right? Mewtwo at -2. I'm sitting at 203. I'm badly poisoned. Will 2 Psycho Boosts kill me? It says it should. So I'm gonna go ahead and sack my Goodra here. I'm gonna go fire off a Heavy Slam here. We're gonna see Psycho Boost kill me. Okay. So Dio kills Goodra. So they're -4 now. And they're Specs. So I should be able to go into my Mewtwo here. The thing is though, Mewtwo just allows in Bisharp, so I'm really enjoying the Zoro play instead. That might have been a misplay actually. Damn it, dude. Because I should have gone into Mewtwo. Oh, I should have gone into Mewtwo. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that I got the Gooey off, and I was still on that mindset. So now this forces me into a Shadow Sneak turn with my Valiant, which it kills, but I have to click it, which I don't like. I would have loved being able to Moonblast or something like that against, say, like the Gliscor or something like that. But we're forced into a Shadow Sneak here. We're going to see a withdrawal. So, bad play for me. Super, super bad play. But it's okay. We're going to see Ian come out. Is that the Raging Bolt? So, we're going to go ahead and Shadow Sneak. Some damage off. Yeah, that was such a bad play by me. So, I need to pivot out here. What do I pivot out into, though, is the question. I mean, I don't really need Mewtwo here. I think sacking Mewtwo could be fine. Or I sack Zoro. Do I sack Zoro, get my damage, that allows Mewtwo to come in and do its thing? Happy Holiday can outspeed and kill the Bisharp. I think I'm just going to let my damage go off here. I don't think I need to keep Zoro alive at this point. I'm just going to get my damage off. Oh man, that did no damage. I should maybe Knock would have done more because it's AV, I imagine. So Bolt kills kills Iron Valiant. Damn, dude. Okay, so I think I gotta go Mewtwo here. I go Mewtwo here against this Raging Bolt, and I mean I should KO it, but then I'm put in a tough spot. I think I lose this game. Okay, I think I lose. I'm gonna go ahead and sub here. It predicts them clicking Thunderclap, just trying to get damage off on me. And then also them going hard Bisharp. I think sub's a good play here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I think it covers Thunderclap, covers them going hard Bisharp. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, that thing is so much healthier than I thought. Moonblast really did nothing. I think they like max Spadef AV for that for my Iron Valiant to have done that little with a Moonblast. Yeah, I mean they had to have been. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. We're gonna sub here. Are we gonna see a Thunderclap from them just to get some damage off? No, we're gonna see Volt Switch. Did they break my sub? Oh man, if I could have lived that. Yeah, that like always broke my sub. Okay. Yeah, I think I just lose this game, unfortunately. Yeah, that max Spadef AV Bolt is just, I can't break it with what I have left, unfortunately. So, this thing's gonna come in. I'm gonna go ahead and sack. Let's just go ahead and click Dark Pulse here. So DEOXYS killed Mewtwo. They locked into Dark Pulse. So if I go into Mismag here, nah, I think I have to go into Happy Holiday. I know there's specs. I outspeed here. And how much am I doing to Raging Bolt with my Iron Bolt, or with my Iron Bundle? I'm doing nothing, dude. I'm doing no damage whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. Freeze Dry. should kill this Deoxys always. Yeah, it does. And then maybe we can get a lucky freeze on the Raging Bolt. I mean, we still have a chance to win this game. Very unlikely. Raging Bolt was a good defensive bring for me, or against me. Had I Psy Striked, we would have been in a great spot. I needed to Psy Strike and get damage off on this thing. Had I Psy Striked, this thing would have been in range of my Iron Bundle here. Deoxys would have dropped, Whisker would have dropped. It would have just been down to their Bisharp. So that was a misplay from me. We're gonna Freeze Dry. Get some damage off. Not enough damage though. If I Hearts off into Mismag, it does me nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and click Hydro here and hope I can two-shot this thing. Can I two-shot Raging Bolt? If I land both? Let me see here. Max Spadef, Calm with Assault Vest. And their Terra Buried. It's a roll. We have to go for it, so let's see if we can't get the Hydros to land. Connect our first one. We're gonna see a Draco come off. That might kill me. That's going to kill me. GG to our opponent. Just didn't have a good team against them. Kills. Bundle. Yeah, just didn't prep well, didn't play well. Just one of those days, right? I think what set it apart here was had I Psy Strike instead of setting up my sub, we could have had a chance at this. Yeah, I think that was my misplay. I should have Psy Striked and got my damage off. This thing would have been dead to my Hydro there, or even maybe just my Freeze Dry, and we would have won. So, GG to our opponent. We're going to drop to 1 and 2. Sucks to see it, but it is what it is. Hopefully next week we have a better matchup and we just play a lot better. I'm really just interested in the team that they've brought though. They just brought a ton of different stuff that I didn't expect. They're going to Getsus, that's their Bisharp, I believe. Can we two-shot this thing? Oh man. There's Spadef drop? Oh man, okay. I mean, I think Sucker Punch just kills me. Scarf Sucker Punch. So, once again, GG to our opponent. You can go check out them and all the other KCDL coaches down in the description below. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. We're going to take a massive 4-0 loss here. Had we gotten the Spadef drop, we would have had a chance there, but... Or a crit. Because Gliscor probably couldn't do that much. Raging Bolt might have died. Dio got outsped. So, I mean, there's still a chance. But had I gotten my rocks up, there could have been different. Had I attacked with the Mewtwo. Had I attacked Earthquake with the Crook. I mean, there's just so many different plays that I could have made better and done better. But it is what it is. GG to our opponent. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.